It's Rebel Radio with the band Squid Hammer right there doing a song called Power Removal Service. We had Witchery before that, their version of Fast as a Shark by Accept, Alien Weaponry, Aha Kai, and the band Suicidal Tendencies, Send Me Your Money. Right now, live on the phone line, we got the one and only lead guitarist, producer, Rob Caggiano. How you doing, Rob?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm good. How are you guys doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for being part of the Rebel Radio 30-year anniversary. We played your bands 30,000 times, so I owe you some money probably for residuals and
Awesome. Cool, man. Well, happy anniversary to you guys.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much.
30 years.
That's crazy, right? So we got you on lead guitar. You got a new project you can't talk about, but it's in the works, right?
Yeah, I've been cooking up a lot of cool new stuff. Been writing a lot, recording a lot. I can't really talk about things too much right now, but I am definitely working on some cool stuff.
Awesome.
So
when will that? When can you talk about it? Like in 2025, or when do you think it's going to be coming out?
Pretty soon. I don't have. There's no
no set date. Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing like that yet, but it'll be in the very near future.
Awesome. Looking forward to it. How does a band hire you to produce their album? Do they gotta find you your phone number, or hit you up on Facebook or Instagram? How do they find you? They want to hire you to be a producer?
It depends. I mean, a lot of that kind of thing is like word of mouth, or they could call up my manager, or it's anyone. I'm pretty easy to connect with. Anyone could just find me on social media or whatever, write me a message, and I respond to everything. So
awesome. That's cool.
Yeah.
Now, Rob, you played guitar in Anthrax, then you played guitar in Volbeat. Now, did you leave to write your own stuff? Why did you leave Volbeat?
I mean, to make a long story short, it just kind of ran its course.
Okay.
To be honest.
And you're always producing bands, too. So when you produce a band, you got to be there for it might take, weeks to months to whatever, right?
To produce a band? Yeah. I mean,
if you're out on tour, it's hard to be producing bands, too, when you're out on tour all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I was, I've been on tour for a long time at this point. So, I'm definitely enjoying a little bit of downtime. I'm starting to go a little stir crazy, cabin fever a bit, but it's been nice to take a breather and focus on some new material, some new music, and just experiment with a bunch of stuff. So I've been having a lot of fun doing that.
Awesome. So when you write a song, Rob, do you start with a guitar riff? Do you start with the melody? How do you write a song?
Every song's totally different. Sometimes it's a guitar riff. Sometimes it's just a mood or a feeling, and it just kind of leads you to certain places musically. Sometimes it's a drum beat. I mean, I also play drums too, so
cool.
I always have beats in my head all the time, and sometimes that'll inspire a whole song, based on a drum beat. So every song's different. Just depends.
Now, how about producing? You get a project. Now, you want a band to send you this stuff ahead of time so you can get an idea of it for it, right?
For production stuff, yeah. I mean, usually, we call that the pre-production process. You just go through the material, figure out what's what needs to be worked on, and you just take it from there. Again, every record's different, every recording's different, every band is different. It's that whole process changes, from project to project. So just what it is really.
Your new band we can't talk about, but will you be producing and playing the guitar? Yeah, right?
Yeah, producing, playing, writing. Yeah.
Awesome. It's Rebel Radio. Scott Davidson talking to Rob Caggiano. And where are you living now? What are you?
I'm on the East Coast.
East Coast.
Obviously, I'm a New York guy. But I've been hanging in Jersey a bit. My girl's in Jersey, so been enjoying a lot of time out in Jersey, which I never really. Growing up, I never really spent a lot of time in Jersey. But I'm having fun. It's great here. A lot of cool stuff.
Awesome. It's Rebel Radio. Scott Davidson talking to Rob, and he's in the middle of making a new band. You can't talk about it yet, and we'll have it soon. Where are they going to find it? On your Facebook page or?
You'll hear about it.
You'll hear about it. Oh, it's big. Okay. It's going to be like an all-star lineup, or you can't even say yet? You can't say nothing, right?
I can't really say, but
okay.
It's definitely going to make a splash. So
it's going to be big.
Yeah.
Awesome. What was your favorite album that you played with Anthrax?
favorite album?
Yeah.
It's hard to pick. I mean, the first record I did with the guys is We've Come For You All, with John Bush on vocals. And,
yes.
You know, that was an amazing time.
That was awesome.
Really, really great experience. And, you know, it was definitely my first. It was kind of around the time, it was around the same time as my, you know, not only did I join the band as the lead guitar player, but, you know, my production career kind of took off as well at the same time. So, yeah, it was an exciting time for sure. But, yeah, I mean, worship music also is something I'm really proud of. I think that's a really solid, strong record. And Anthrax as a band during that time, you know, there was a lot of turbulence, a lot of unknown stuff.
Yeah, I heard.
You know, there was like singer. We didn't know who the singer was going to be. It was like this whole thing. It was kind of a crazy time. And I think doing the when Metallica asked us to be a part of the Big Four tour, that
was huge.
You know, that lit a fire under everybody's ass, I think, in the band. So, and yeah, you know, from that point on, you know, the record. I think the record, we were just so inspired and on fire at that point. The record just came out really good.
Now, you being from New York and you're playing Yankee Stadium with the Big Four, you must have had like thousands and thousands of requests for free tickets and stuff, right?
Oh yeah, I mean any hometown show is stressful for a musician.
That's for sure, right? You're like, oh man,
it's always been like that.
The promoters give me 10 tickets. I got 10,000 people asking me. You got to really be careful and choose the right people, right?
You know, honestly, it's mostly my dad that drives me nuts. He's always calling to ask, get his friends in and all that stuff. But you know, but it's totally fine.
Awesome.
I'm used to it.
Well, Rob, thank you so much for calling in. 30 years. We got Billy Biohazard calling up in about a couple minutes, so we gotta let you go. We're gonna play a song by Volbeat. You want Doc Holliday, or what song do you want, or do you want Gunshot Blues?
You can do Shotgun Blues, kind of where my story left off with them.
Okay, I'm gonna have you be the DJ on Rebel Radio. Have you ever DJed at a radio station before?
A little bit. I mean,
oh, cool.
Not like you guys, but yeah, a little bit.
Awesome. So you're a veteran then. All right. So we're going to have you, Rob Caggiano, be the DJ for Rebel Radio. We celebrate 30 years on the air. Thank you so much for calling in. Thanks to Patrick Brown for setting up the interview. You announce this song like you're a DJ on Rebel Radio, and we'll talk to you soon when you get your new project coming up. Make sure you hit us up. We'll play it as much as possible.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. You are listening to Rebel Radio, and this is Shotgun Blues by Volbeat.
Right here on Rebel Radio, AM 1500, FM 92.5, and streaming all over the world. Rob, thank you so much for calling in. See you later.
Cheers, man.
Bye.
Well.
Thanks, Rob. See you later.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, tell Billy I said what's up, too.
What's that?
Tell Billy Biohazard I said what's up.
I will. I will. Awesome.
Awesome, man.
See you later.
Right, cheers.
Bye. We're still on Facebook Live. Here is Volbeat with Rob Caggiano on guitar here. We got Billy Biohazard calling in next. All right. To hear this song, switch over to rebelradio.com, AM 1500 or FM 92.5. Billy Biohazard, our next interview in 3 minutes. 30 interviews on the 30-year anniversary with me, Scott Davidson, on Rebel Radio. Thanks for tuning in.